The night sky over Station Eris 9 looked calm, but everyone inside the main hall felt a strange fear. Hundreds of aliens from different worlds stood in silence. Their glowing eyes kept turning toward the tall silver doors at the end of the room. Something serious was about to happen, everyone could feel it. Then the doors opened. A woman walked inside, tall and graceful, her skin shining like blue crystal under the lights. She was an Alarian, a species known for intelligence, beauty, and strict traditions. But tonight, she looked broken, almost desperate. Her name was Queen Serana. On her right side walked a small girl, no more than 10 years old, tiny, shaking, holding her mother's hand. The child's silver hair floated softly behind her, glowing like moonlight. She was quiet, but her big violet eyes were full of fear. A heavy announcement echoed across the hall. The Alarian Queen has a request, one that decides her daughter's future. Everyone in the hall, warriors, traders, scholars, leaned forward. Queen Serana stepped into the center and took a breath that trembled. "Please," she said softly. "I ask for help. My daughter's life, and her future, are in danger." A whisper ran through the crowd. Everyone knew the Alarians never asked for help, especially not from outsiders. The queen continued, her voice cracking. "Our traditions demand that my daughter undergo a binding ritual at age 10. But she is too weak." She placed a gentle hand on the girl's head. "Her heart is fading. Without help, she will die." Some aliens lowered their heads. Some shook slowly. No one stepped forward. "And so," Serana whispered, eyes full of sorrow, "I ask if anyone at all, will help save my daughter's future." Silence. Deep, painful silence. Not a single alien moved. Because the binding ritual required something dangerous, something only a very specific type of being could safely give. A human. There were only 12 humans on the station. 11 of them stepped back quietly. Only one stayed still. A tall man in a dark jacket. Lean, calm, watching everything with steady brown eyes. Captain Daniel Reeve. A human traveler. A man with no family, no home, and no reason to risk his life for anyone. At least, that's what everyone thought. The queen looked around the hall one last time. "Please, will no one save her?" And then Daniel stepped forward. Every alien in the room froze. The queen's eyes widened. She stared at him like she could not believe what she was seeing. Daniel spoke in a quiet voice. "Tell me what I need to do. A price only a human can pay." The queen led Daniel into a side chamber, small, warm, lit by soft blue crystals. The young girl walked beside him, holding her mother's arm tightly. Her voice was tiny. "Are you really going to help me?" Daniel knelt so he was eye level with her. "Yes," he said gently. "I will." The girl looked confused. No one ever spoke to her so softly. "Why?" Daniel smiled, but there was pain behind it. "Because someone helped me when I was your age. I lived because they saved me. Now it is my turn." Queen Serana watched him closely. "The ritual requires a life spark," she explained. "A small part of your energy, your human essence. It will enter her heart and repair it. Without it, she will die." Daniel nodded slowly. "And the risk?" Serana looked away. "You could collapse. You may lose consciousness. In some cases, humans never wake up." Daniel didn't move. He didn't shake. He only said, "When do we begin?" The queen's voice trembled. "If you do this, you will be forever connected to her. She will sense your emotions. You will sense hers. Your energy will protect her for the rest of her life." Daniel breathed out. "Then she will never be alone." The little girl stepped closer. Her voice shook. "My name is Lisa. Will it hurt you?" Daniel gave a small laugh. "I've been hurt before. This is nothing." Lisa suddenly hugged him, shy, gentle, scared. It surprised him. And it surprised her mother even more. No alien had ever hugged a human before. The ritual begins. The ritual chamber was circular, with markings on the floor that glowed when Daniel stepped inside. Queen Serana stood outside the circle, her hands shaking. Lisa sat down in the center, knees pulled to her chest. Daniel sat across from her, their knees almost touching. A soft light rose between them. Serana whispered, "You must place your hand over her heart." Daniel reached forward and gently rested his palm on Lisa's chest. She shivered but didn't pull away. The lights grew brighter. The hum of energy filled the room. Then, suddenly, Daniel felt something pull inside him. Like a thread of warmth tugging from deep within his chest. Lisa gasped. Her weak heartbeat began to match Daniel's. Thump. 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 The glowing energy turned golden. Serana covered her mouth, tears rising. It's working. Daniel's head spun. His vision blurred. He felt the life spark leaving him, flowing out, like water from a broken glass. Lisa felt it too. Her small hands reached out, grabbing his wrist. Her voice was soft but full of courage. Don't leave me. Daniel forced a smile as darkness formed at the edges of his vision. I'm right here. The light grew brighter. Lisa's heart beat stronger. Daniel's pulse slowed. His breath became weak. Queen Serana cried out, "Enough! Stop! You're giving too much." But Daniel couldn't stop. The ritual controlled the flow. He felt heavy, cold, tired. Still, he didn't pull away. Because he saw something in Lisa's eyes. Hope. And hope was worth the pain. Finally, the light faded. The circle went dark. Lisa opened her eyes. They glowed brighter than before, alive, strong. Daniel collapsed. A new bond. When Daniel woke up, everything hurt. His chest felt empty, like he had run for 1,000 miles without stopping. But the moment he opened his eyes, he saw Lisa standing by his bedside, holding a warm drink in a silver cup. You're awake, she whispered, smiling shyly. Mother said you would wake up. I told her you would too. Daniel tried to sit, but his muscles protested. Is your heart okay? She nodded quickly. It feels warm. Like a sun is inside me. Serana entered the room, her face calm but her eyes still red from crying. You saved her, she said softly. No Ilarian will forget this. Daniel shrugged. She deserved a chance. Serana knelt beside him, something queens never did. You do not understand. You did more than save her. You changed our future. Our laws did not allow help from outsiders. But your act, it has opened every door. She placed her hand on his. You saved her life. You also saved us from our own pride. Daniel blinked slowly. What happens now? Serana gave a small smile. Now, you are part of our family. Whether you like it or not. Lisa nodded eagerly and gently placed her hand on the same spot where their bond began. Daniel felt something warm in his chest. Not magic. Not energy. Something else. Something he had not felt in many years. Belonging. The whispers across the galaxy. Within hours, the news spread across the station. A human saved an alien royal child. A human risked his own life for another species. A human did what no one else dared. Some aliens felt shame. Some felt respect. Some felt fear. Humans were already known for their strange strength. Now they learned that humans could share their very life too. But Lisa only felt one thing. Gratitude. She stayed by Daniel's side all night. She didn't speak much, but her presence spoke louder than words. When Daniel finally stood up to walk, Lisa grabbed his sleeve lightly. Will you stay with us? She asked. Daniel smiled. If your mother lets me. Surana nodded immediately. You will never walk alone again, Daniel Reeve. And somehow, that was exactly what Daniel needed to hear.